This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right to the news. All right, so we got Blueface thinking that he's got more money than AKADEMIKS. Talking about, so Blueface's second home that he bought, that he probably shouldn't have bought because he hadn't had a lot of hits yet. He had a few hits, like small ones, though. He said, they trying to take my second house because the police has labeled it a nuisance to the area due to many 911 calls and robberies, shootings, fights, etc. I know Ak thought he ate and had a way to say he had more dough than me, but he can't fix anything. Ak has one house and he's renting. AKADEMIKS is not renting his house. That's a fact. He showed everything that shows he's not renting his house. He bought it. His address is even out there. I mean, you could, you know, obviously Rory found it, right? You could find it too, you know, and you could find there's a Zillow thing that says he bought it when he bought it. Okay, so he had the money to buy his house. I know Blueface is salty about that, but hey, it is what it is. Blueface is kind of looking kind of clownish. Well, anyways, then we got this guy, Honeycomb Brazy, snitched on himself saying he's recording verses in jail. You got to be kidding me, bro. Like, you might as well just go to the jail and say, hey, yo, I'm running a studio out of my cell. Well, I don't know. See, on this thing, I gotta say, like, it's not. If you want to have all your rights taken away and put in the hole, this is what you do. He put on Instagram doing verses, blah 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 blah. I don't know. This guy's nuts, bro. We talked about that earlier. It's like I sigh because I'm like, why do people continue to tell on themselves? You know, it's crazy. Then we got Katie. He was in that the Drake thing that went down in Apollo. The Drake, the little Drake. I don't know if it was a pop-up show or it was a planned show. But anyways, he did it, and the thing is, someone fell from the balcony during the show, and they had to stop everything and make sure the person was all right. So I can't believe someone fell off the balcony at the show. I think the venue even released a statement on it, like that, you know, they're very sorry this happened, blah 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 blah. You know, they're gonna take future measures, blah 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 blah. Anyways, that's that. The news is a little bit boring today, so bear with me. This is sad. Run DMC final show. It's over for Run DMC. Almost 40 in the game. 40 years. You know, I mean, they were going on 40 years. You know, now Run DMC said it's time for me to be John Lennon and him to be the other guy from the Beatles. He says we'll get back together when the Beatles get back together. Meaning there is some tension between the two of them, but they continue to do shows and stuff for the group. Obviously, we know, you know, everything's probably been difficult, everything that's gone on. So they've had reality shows. Jam Master Jay passed, a bunch of stuff, you know. But they've had a lot of run-ins, and they've made history, though. They pushed hip-hop further by crossing it with rap and everything. I'm sorry, with rock music, with Aerosmith. I mean, that was big for hip-hop. Even though you might not, I'm not a huge Run DMC fan of their music at the time because that was before my time, but you got to appreciate the music that they were making at that time. As we know, hip-hop's evolved. Hip-hop's evolved from the 90s to the 2000s to the 2000s to the now, you know, like things just evolve. That's what it is. Even before Run DMC, it was different, you know. Charleston White gets into it with an old block member, is threatening to fight them and all this other stuff. He'll never stop. Kylie Jenner wore this like lion dress. There was this gala of a fashion show in Paris. Her, Doja Cat, and a bunch of other people were there. Doja Cat was wearing some like diamond weird mask thing. But this other girl walks in with like the same outfit. See? There's this other girl with the same dress. And Kylie Jenner was looking at her like, oh, you know she didn't. She Get the same lion dress as me. I don't know. Who cares? Sammy reacts to his mom being involved in a shooting and having to take someone's life. He says, in consideration to recent news, I would first take a time to express my most sincere condolences to the family of Mrs. Collier. I understand the severity of the allegations, but I do not have any additional information at this time. Please respectfully request privacy for not only my family, but the family of Mrs. Collier. Thank you. That's a sad situation. His mom thought she was being followed or something and shot into the car and actually killed the woman. 27-year-old Collier. I can't say her first name without making it bad, but arrested Sammy's mom, who's 56, for second-degree murder with a firearm, randomly shooting at vehicles on 112. I don't know. That's sad. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all. I hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry for the lack of news on this one, but I got some better ones coming up. I just wanted to get this like little small news out of the way. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.